Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. What you're about to watch is actually the rankings for all of the TVD, the Vampire Diary characters. I think there's about 70 or so less characters that we rank. We have a few different tiers. Mr. Goat, S, A, B, C, Trash, and then a special one. So you'll see all that. It'll all be explained what a Mr. Goat is and everything in this. This was actually recorded from the Twitch stream from 7/29. So yeah, we're going to get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. And basically, Jerry, well, he'll be there. He doesn't do his best work behind the scenes. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into the tier list. You don't even like Klaus? Marcel was the only decent character there? Yikes. Ooh, that's probably a very unpopular opinion. Klaus is one of the most intriguing characters I think I've seen on TV in a long time. I already know who's in my Mr. Goat. So I'm going to explain this to you guys real quick. So, Mr. Goat and what it means. Mr. Goat stands for Mount Rushmore Greatest of All Time. So these are the 4 best characters in the show. In my opinion, you all have no say in this whatsoever. Mr. Goat is the 4. So what we'll do our rankings all the way to S. And once we're finished with everybody, we'll take the people from S and then put them into the Mr. Goat. There is no automatic locks. You'll see it at the end. This is how we do our tier list. I don't know if I want to keep the D tier or not. I feel like I should. All right, listen. First character on this list. We're going to get right into this. First character down here is Caroline Forbes. Listen, we're not going to spend much time with a lot of this. Caroline Forbes, easy lock in for S. Again, Mr. Goat comes last, so don't. All right, so Caroline Forbes, instant S tier. Who is this? This is Liam, right? This is Liam. This is that dude that Elena made out with. He's useless. Immediately, we have Matt Donovan. Maddie Donovan, Maddie Blue Eyes, is a very controversial character, okay? Because Matt, seasons 1 through 5, is a beautiful character. And then his shit gets ruined in 6, 7, and 8. He becomes a vampire racist. And they kind of, the whole moment when he meets Trip Fell, right? That fucking goofneck, his character goes down here. But I really enjoy Matt a lot. Matt is one of the core people. And I love Matt to death, except for the last half. But he has a beautiful moment with Bonnie. He really lives his life to the fullest. He's the only human in the group. I'm going to put Matt in an A. Y'all can all suck my ass. He a chump? You're a chump. In case this is on YouTube, hello YouTube. Kind of middle ground. Matt's a fantastic character. They kind of ruined it. I may drop him to B, but for right now, he's gonna go into A. Penny Aries, Matt's wife. She is a decent character as well, right? It's kind of Matt's fault what happens to her. She wasn't in the show long enough for me to give a shit, so I'll put her in the C tier. Knock, knock, knocking on the heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. Knock. 1 second here, peeps. 1 second. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just. There we go. All right, we're just gonna do that. Raina Cruz is actually a fantastic character. I really love Raina Cruz. She should have been a lot cooler though. Rayna should have been a lot cooler than what she was, right? They didn't really give us enough time with her. She should have been bow, 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 bow. A lot cooler with the Hellstone, with the Phoenix Stone. She should have been cooler. And I think what would have helped her be cooler is if Dr. Shane, when he was talking about Kenzia and he was talking about Silas and Amara and that love triangle, if he would have mentioned things like Arcadius, if he would have mentioned a great huntress, if he would have mentioned shamans, if he would have dropped more bits of dialogue about sirens and everything else that kind of leads up to the future thing, it would have been perfect. Would have been absolutely perfect. Would have been perfect, but they didn't do that. So it kind of is what it is at that point. So Rayna, I feel like she had a lot of potential. I'm gonna put her in C. I may move her up to B, but actually, she kind of felt like a threat there for a minute, but at the same time, I'm gonna put her at a B for now. We may move it around. We may just move it around. Lexi, I'm gonna put Lexi in an automatic A tier because she's wholesome. We love her. She's a goddamn savage. She left us way too soon, but Lexi is a rock throughout the show. And any sort of flashbacks we get, Lexi is a champion, and I would love to share a beer with her. I don't like beer. I would love to share an alcoholic beverage with her and just talk about life. I feel like this would be my best friend. I also kind of feel like Stefan and Lexi, I feel like maybe they should have been a little something. A little something. But I do like Lexi. Lexi is, Lexi's beautiful. We love her. Who is this? Kenzia? Lexi, S-class for you? Well, things will get adjusted. Never date your best friend. Listen, Shane, sometimes you just gotta live life. I'm glad they didn't go there. I'm glad they didn't either, but I'm just saying you could sense a little bit of something. Kenzia, I would put Kenzia. See, Kenzia felt more of a threat than Rayna did, though. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's move Lexi up, and let's put Kenzia. I'll probably do the same shit when I get to Silas. I'm gonna put Kenzia at an A because her character actually gave off a threat when she was witness. She wanted to stop everything with Silas and Amara, and I appreciate it when I seen her on screen. Right? I appreciate when I've seen her on screen. One, she's gorgeous, but two, the whole wiping Stefan's mind thing, she kind of exerted some sort of power, and she had the ability to do a wicked ass spell to actually stop Silas. So I think she's pretty damn dope. I think she's pretty dope. Who the fuck is this? Is this Esther? Esther also kind of felt like a threat too, but she wasn't on screen that much. Actually, Esther was a bigger threat than a lot of the villains we got in any of the shows, because Esther wanted to kill her children, which would have wiped out every vampire in existence, and she almost fucking did it. And that was her main goal. There was really no stopping her from that goal. I feel like Esther was a way bigger threat than most of the villains we had in the entire show. Esther was definitely more of a threat than Kenzia was. I'm actually going to put Esther at an A. She wasn't in the show long, but her intentions were fucking wicked, actually. Wicked. They dated in the books? Hell yeah. She wanted to right the wrongs with her family. She wanted to kill the goddamn vampires and wipe out everybody. So I have two people here. I'm going to assume there's two Stefans. I'm going to assume that this one with the microphone is Silas because he's wearing a brown shirt in front of a microphone. I think I know exactly what scene that is, and I'm going to go with the one on the left being Stefan. So I'm going to do Stefan first. Stefan's an instant lock and S tier. We don't have to fucking talk about it. It's just, it is what it is. It's beautiful. It's literally his story. It's literally his story. The whole show is Stefan's story. So, next is Silas. Silas is a fantastic character. Hilarious villain. Actually seemed like a threat. Same wave as Kenzia. I'm going to put Silas right above Kenzia, though. He had decent intentions. All right. Next up, we have Catherine and Elena. I'm going to put this. Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Here's how I'm about to do this. You ready? Here's how we're going to do this. Catherine, S tier. Elena, A tier. Catherine's S tier. Elena's A tier. Simple as that. Elena's super enjoyable. Love the Departed episode. Her waking up like Jon Snow, realizing she's a vampire. She has to live the rest of her life like that. Her not wanting to be a vampire, but coming to terms with it.
It was her bloody vampire diary to begin with.
Having her like that. But let me tell you something. Catherine is a bad bitch. A master manipulator throughout everything. The perfect manipulator that always got what she wants. The survivability was there. I loved her until the very end, and it is what it is. Catherine's character from the end of season 1, episode 22, hi John, bye John, stabbing that motherfucker, cutting his hands off, cutting his fingers off, his digits, and then stabbing that mother lover, and then the whole course of her thing, even up until the point with the cure, and her slowly dying basically was just, mwah. Catherine really is that character. It is his story. Facts. 100%. He was talking mad shit in that scene. He was too. You're judging based on their intentions and not what actually happened? What? No, it's a combination of both. Esther's intentions alone puts her that high because of what she tried to do and what she almost did. It wasn't like she said she was going to do something and didn't act on it like a lot of the villains do. She actually was acting on what she was going to do, try to kill the originals and to wipe out every vampire. So, isn't the second one there? Yeah, the one Silas was talking is when they kill Bonnie's dad. Elena's S tier or Mr. Goat? It's always just me. Elena's okay. You think Catherine's trash? Opinions are wild. Twins is S tier. Well, try to get Final Fantasy 14 on the PlayStation, but the rest password isn't working. The what password? The rest? PW? I don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. Anyways, the twins, I'm gonna put Josie and Lizzie. They're toddlers, okay? They're actually extremely adorable. I love their acting. They're fucking kids. They don't do shit other than wipe off the stuff from the vault. I'm putting the twins in B tier together. I like Lizzie better than Josie, by the way, if she's the blonde-headed little girl. Who is this? Ah, it's Joe. Joe is a fucking fantastic character. I love Joe to pieces. I love Joe to pieces. She was super sweet. I think she was perfect for Rick. I still think Jenna was perfect for Rick, but Joe was pretty great. And even the girl that came back in Joe's body was sweet. Joe's finale is just, we are getting to spoiler territory. Hey, you may want to fucking close your eyes or stop your ears or something. Joe is phenomenal. We love Joe. And I'm going to go ahead and... This will get moved around at the end, by the way. So these aren't really finito. I'm going to put Joe at a strong A for now. And she may move up to S once we adjust our Mr. Goats, right? I love Joe. Kai Parker. You all love Kai to pieces. Kai's aight. Can I like move this down just a tad? Right there we go. I think a lot of people would automatically put Kai in like an S tier. I think I may eventually put him maybe up there, but for right now, I think I'm gonna put Kai in a B because, or an A. Sorry, Kai's gonna be in an A. Hilarious on screen, super sociopath, super psychotic when we first meet him, and then after the merger with Luke. And he gets his empathy, his character kind of became funnier, but he didn't seem as intimidating anymore. And then people felt bad when Bonnie left him on the prison world. And then he had the heretics. And really the only thing that, outside of murdering his family, the only thing we've seen him do on screen was, hopefully, Shane, if you're not muted, you got to mute now. And if not, I'm sorry. The only thing that happened on screen was him killing Joe at the wedding and stabbing the stomach, Game of Thrones style. The whole thing with Elena was Lily's thing, and it wasn't even really his. So I'll put Kai right behind Joe. Corey don't even know anything, bro. The twins are the best characters. Oh, they're in Legacies? Good for them. Twins are boring? My obligatory I hate Kai comment. Marcos is a waste of a character. Nobody even remembers him. Dr. Shane was actually enjoyable on screen. I like Dr. Shane. He gave a lot of good exposition to lead up. And he was just trying to get back to his wife. His intentions were what they were. I like Dr. Shane while we saw him. I'll put him in a B tier though. Dr. Shane was enjoyable, but he can be forgettable. But he does give us the exposition, and he is working with the hunters. So he's pretty decent. Is that Georgie Porgie? Okay. Georgie, I don't think this is Joe. I think that's Nora. I think this is Joe right here. I think this is Joe. Who the fuck is that? This is Joe. This is Nora. Nora was okay. All right, I'm just gonna do this. And then Joe, okay. Anyways, Georgie deserved a lot better. Georgie's story feels incomplete, in my opinion. Georgie had this mark. She felt super important. I thought maybe her and Rick were gonna have a thing. And they didn't. I get Rick was in a bad spot, but Georgie, I like Georgie. I thought Georgie was super cute. I would have loved to see more of her. She actually witnessed the vampire shit happen. She never got to explain or have a conversation or have Rick explain to her what the fuck was going on. She just had the hell thing. And I think I'm gonna put Georgie at a B in the fact that she deserves better. I like Georgie. I remember this guy. I don't remember his name. He's garbage. Vicki Donovan. Vicki Donovan also deserved better. Vicki just became a vampire. She's the only vampire that ever had used the bathroom, apparently. I'm going to put Vicki at a C. Is that Amy? Is that Amy? This is the girl her father blew up the church, right? I'm going to put her as a C as well. Mary Lou is absolute dog shit. Jesus Christ, I just forgot my man's Dorian. Okay. Dorian. I was on the fence about Dorian until he had that scene after he shot Stefan where he went on a monologue about his parents, and I really fucking love the way dude acted. I like Dorian. I feel like he could end up being a way better character. I'm going to put Dorian in B. April, is that her name? I was close. I was close. Oh, that's Finn? Yeah, Finn's trash. Finn's trash. If you don't put Liz and Mr. Goat, I'm leaving. Listen, I'm not going to waste any time. Liz Forbes. S tier, baby. Bill Forbes, on the other hand, Bill Forbes is trash. All right, he had his little moment at the end, but it doesn't make up for him being an absolute shit father. I do feel bad because they took their one predominant gay character at the time and just like killed him pretty much. But Bill Forbes was a shitty father. He's super vampire racist. I'm just going to put him, you know what? For the simple fact of his last little moment, his last little tearful moment with his daughter, I'll put him at a C tier. I'll put him at a C tier. Yeah. Liv. Liv didn't annoy me as much as she would be great in a live action Wild Thornberrys. I'm going to put Liv at a B tier, and I'm going to put Luke at a C tier. Luke wasn't trash, but at the same time, he was kind of really fucking annoying. And I don't like Luke at all, but I do like Liv, so. I know he is. Yeah, he's also gay, but he was the thing. He came in later after Bill Forbes, after that situation. 6 year, 12 pairs of socks. I'm missing all that stuff of socks. Literally tortured his daughter for something he shouldn't control. Trash. I agree. I'm going to give it a makeup because the scene with him and Caroline at the end of them crying together was beautiful. Lives hot. Fuego. Yeah, bro. Wild Thornberrys. Enzo. Enzo was cool in season 5 when we learned about him being the Augustine vampire and him hanging out with Damon in the cell. And they really didn't know what to do with Enzo for the next few seasons. He was absolutely a fucking garbage, trash tier character until season 7. So if you gave me Enzo from when we met him to season 6, I'd probably put him in a C. Season 7 kind of helps make up for it. Season 8 kind of makes up for it even more. They didn't know where to put him. They had him fall in love with Lily for some reason. And then they just he didn't belong anywhere. And finally, they made a random story with him and fucking a bonbon. Bever Boy Goat. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Hope you're doing good, drinking water, staying cute, staying hydrated. I'll put Enzo for right now at a strong A. Strong A for Enzo. He may move up to S once we readjust stuff. He may get a promotion. Red, I don't have the controller with me, so we will give you back your points. I don't know where the remote control is, and it's really pissing me off because I had 4 of them and I lost every one of them. So I will, Red Devil. I am. Enzo is a vampire gentleman. He is. Bonnie is goat. It's a shame how racist the showmakers were. Facts. Super racist. I can't hear a thing. This is so weird. Bonnie is... We're going to put Bonnie... Again, we do Mr. Goat at the end. So maybe she'll be there. Maybe she won't. Bonnie's mother wasn't trash, but she wasn't a good character either. And put her at a C tier. Monique / the first Sarah Nelson was decent. Sarah Nelson / Sarah Salvatore was also a C. They're not trash. Her storyline was garbage, but I kind of like her character and the implications of Enzo messing with her. That storyline was garbage. She kind of died for no reason. She really didn't have a place, honestly. So, did you know Liberty Mutual customizes your car? Oh my God. Nice plug. Lily? Lily. Okay. God damn it, the heretics were such a waste. Lily is... As a character on screen, she kind of moved past her kids. So here's how I go with Lily. She has this hatred for her kids. She's kind of moving past them. You kind of understand for a second. And then she goes back to kind of taking over Mystic Falls with her dumbass heretics. Then she goes back and forth with her power trip. And then she kind of has a makeup moment with her kids. Kind of, not really. And then she wants to sacrifice herself. And it comes to find out everything that she did was to save her kids. Which you're kind of like, all right, I kind of see your intentions. But then it just kind of fell flat. I'll put her at a C. I'll put her at a C. Mass Effect is boring. Monique is a con artist. She is, and she played her part well. Fucking Damon. We don't have to waste time on that. Who is that? Is that Elijah? Is that Elijah? Not a suit. Elijah's S tier. Klaus is S tier. Rebecca's S tier. Tripfell is literal trash. He's a garbage character. He ruined Matt single-handedly. He brainwashed young Matty Matt Stacks. Isabel died beautifully, but she was a shitty mother. She fucking did Alaric so dirty. That moment with her and Alaric really broke my heart. She was good at manipulation. She kind of seemed like a big bad, working with Catherine a little bit. I'll give her a... you know what? I actually really like that scene. I'm gonna give her a B. I'm gonna give her a B. No, that's Elijah. That's not Mason. Mason's right here. Faith. Yeah, that's Elijah. You can tell by his forehead and his eyebrows. God, I can't think of her name. The redhead girl that was in love with Finn that watched him die. She was kind of pointless. Jeremy Gilbert. I can't see all that. Jeremy's awesome. I'm kind of upset he left the show. We never got that final moment with him and Bonnie, which really upsets me. I'll put Jeremy at a strong A. Jeremy will probably move up to an S, to be honest, just so you guys know. Listen, I like eyebrows. Jeremy is awesome. His character grew so much. That's true. Actually, the drug addict to the hunter change and then getting that under control, I'm putting Jay Gilbert up in an S tier. 100%. Sage. Yeah, that's her name. Okay, yeah, she's useless. Wes Maxfield actually felt like a problem for a little bit, so I'm not going to put him in trash. I'll put him in a C tier. Johnny Gilbert kind of had a little bit of redemption. He is super garbage, though. I would put him in trash if it wasn't for that last little moment. But, yeah, John did redeem himself. I'll give him a C tier. Valerie. I like Valerie. Valerie grew on me tremendously throughout the show. I'm going to give Valerie an A. Valerie's my favorite heretic. She grew on me tremendously. And we love her. I love her. I think she's a great character. And her and Stefan's backstory, the shit Julian did, and learning about that stuff is just, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy her. Oh, almost just said her name. Starts with a P, right? Oh, I just forgot her mom's name. Somebody tell me your mom's name. Pearl. It's Pearl. Don't tell me it's Pearl. I got it. Pearl. Okay. Pearl Pearl was okay. Pearl was all right. She was a decent character. She also felt like a threat for a little bit. C tier. I'll keep right here for the S. Anna. Love Anna. We love Anna. Anna's a great character. Fuck y'all. I'm putting Anna at an A tier because she was wholesome as shit. I love her to pieces. I loved her and Jeremy together. And even though they had that shitty moment with Jeremy fucking in love with his dead girlfriend, or in love with his dead ex, that was kind of weird. But Anna just wanted peace. She just wanted to find her mom. I love the character. Super heartbroken over all of it. Alex St. John was fucking trash. Waste of screen. Oh my God. Okay. Rose is an S tier. Without question. Rose is S tier. That it just is what it is. There's no getting around it. Rose is 100% S tier. Okay? That's it. I love Rose. She had the best death in the entire show. I love her. Who is that? Is that Meredith Fail? Wow, we saw her for a minute and then she bounced. I put her to C. Grams, also S tier. No time wasted. I liked Bo a lot. B for Bo. Bo didn't fucking say a word, but he was a gentleman. And when they showed flashbacks, my man could sing his ass off. Mason Lockwood is actually a fucking phenomenal character. I liked Mason. Mason kind of wanted to be cool. Remember, he was trying to be cool with Damon. And Damon said, fuck you, bro. I'm going to stab you with some silver. Oh, that shit don't work? Mason was like, all right, bet. By the way, I'm sleeping with Catherine. Blah, blah, blah. I killed a person. Now I'm a werewolf. I think Mason's dope. I'm actually going to put Mason in an A. I really love Mason Lockwood. I think he was a great character. Julian is fucking garbage. Vicki and Matt's mom, Kelly Donovan, is also garbage. I really like Cole. I wish Cole would have got more screen time. I enjoy Cole a bunch. But because we didn't get a bunch of screen time with him. Oh, wait, that's not Cole. Cole's right here. That's fucking Logan Fell. Gooseneck? No, trash. Hi, Haley. I'm gonna put Haley. Haley wasn't in the show that much, though. I'll give Haley a B. Haley wasn't in the show that much. We give Haley a B, you know? Good night, Jared Chair. I have to get up early. Okay. Good night, Harry Potter. If you're watching this on YouTube and you don't come to Jeremy's stream, you're missing the best vibes on Twitch, baby. Yeah, they really did impact. Yeah, Jules ain't shit. Sybil. I'll give Sybil and Celine both a C. The sirens, they're pretty useless. Jenna! Fuck y'all, Jenna's an S. Love Jenna around these parts. Around Yander. It's gotta be cut off for a little bit. Let me go down here. Let me kind of get it adjusted for the screen. Who is this? Let me see who these last people are. Nadia was okay. Nadia was a decent character. She played her part well. I'll give Nadia like a strong B. Like a strong B. I'm gonna throw her in like right here. I like Nadia actually. Michael, the original vampire hunter, felt like a massive threat. He felt like a massive threat. He's the reason the originals are fucking scared. He didn't really do that much. His potential was there. I'm going to also give him a strong B. I'm going to put Michael in front of Rayna, actually. Cole, same deal. Cole was dope. We didn't get much time with him. I'll put him at the bottom end of the B tier. I like Cole. Carol Lockwood is also trash. Fucking, what was her name? Virginia St. John is also trash. And then Mr. Alaric Saltzman is an S tier. All right. So here's what we have, guys. Here's what we have. Bitchface has his own tier. It is Tyler Lockwood. He's a garbage character. He never had a good single moment on screen, ever. Never had a good moment. Sorry, he didn't. From the very first scene with Vicki And every other scene after that, he didn't have a single good moment. I think he said one funny thing about the Incredible Hulk thing. That's about it. That's it. Virginia St. John, all these people right here are doo-doo boo-doo here in the trash tier. C tier, I think my leader of the C tier would probably actually be... I'll put Lily at the head of the C tier. I feel like she deserves that. The sirens were kind of shit. Head of the B tier is definitely Michael. Everybody else here is in a good order. A tier, I do have Elena Gilbert. She'll probably move up in a second. Enzo, Joe, Kai, Esther, just for her pure potential of what she could have been, which I kind of feel weird having Esther above Michael, but she almost killed out every vampire ever. Silas and Kenzia, both dope. Noah Mara, by the way. Matt Donovan, Valerie, Anna, and Mason Lockwood. In S tier, of course, we have Caroline Forbes, Stefan Salvatore, Lexi, Catherine Pierce, aka Katalina Petrova. Katarina Petrova. Can't do it that well. Elizabeth Forbes. We have Bonnie, little Bonbon. We have Damon Salvatore. We have Elijah Michelson, Klaus Michelson, Rebecca Michelson, Jeremy Gilbert. We have Rose. We have Graham Grams, Jenna Summers. I remember her last name. And Alark Saltzman. Now, at the end of this, we move people into our Mount Rushmore / Mr. Goat. And here's how I'm going to do this. This is not going to be in a particular order. I'm putting it in the order of the way you say their names together. First things first for our Mr. Goat. Keep in mind, we can only have 4 people in this. This is the Mount Rushmore / the Goats. Is going to be Damon, Salvatore, Stefan Salvatore, Caroline Forbes,
and Bonnie Bennett.
And there's your Mr. Goat. So I put, this is not in an order. You don't say Stefan and Damon, you say Damon and Stefan. It's like Edge and Christian. You don't say Christian and Edge. Damon and Stefan, Salvatore brothers, Caroline Forbes, and Bonnie Bennett. Damon is a phenomenal character. Really good character redemption. They kind of redid his story multiple times past like season 4. They kept redoing his story over and over, and they kept redoing Stefan's story over and over with the Ripper shit. Caroline's development from being the annoying bitch to being an absolute wholesome fucking queen. And then of course Bonnie going from the first episode thinking that she's psychic, thinking that she has witchy powers like her grandmother, like her Grams talks about, to eventually becoming one of the most powerful characters, if not the most powerful character over the entire show, is just mwah. For reference, if Cade was on here, I'd probably put Cade at like a C tier because he didn't seem that important. I feel like there's a couple characters missing, but that is besides the point. To adjust the S tier a little bit, I'm going to put Catherine, Liz. I'll move Lexi further down. Klaus, Elijah, Rebecca, Jeremy, Rose. I'll move Rose down too. I'm going to have Jenna and Alark right next to each other because they're fucking perfect for each other. I'm going to move Alark a little bit up. Rose, Lexi. I like this. For the A tier, I think I'm going to keep it. I like the way it's kind of measured out. Yeah, I like the way it's measured out here. So and this is the list. I don't know what to tell you. Grams is amazing. We love Grams. Haley wasn't in the Vampire Diaries that much for me to even be considered more than a B. She just has nice eyebrows. Georgie deserved so much better. Nora deserved better as well. I'm gonna move Nora lower, actually. Mr. Goat's Damon, Lexi, Liz, and Klaus. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I can't put Lexi in there because I can't put any of the originals in there because they weren't there from start to finish. These 4 peeps are there all 8 seasons. And yeah, I think it's solid. I think it's pretty solid. I like having Joe and Kai next to each other. Silas and Kenzia next to each other is beautiful. There's some characters you can move around. Like you can move Enzo to an S tier. You can move Elena to an S tier. Obviously, Joe, Kai could be in an S tier. I just don't think. Matt could be in an S tier if they didn't ruin his character. So yeah. Yeah, this vid will be a banger. Hope so. But yeah, I like having Joe and Kai next to each other. It's pretty funny. It's very mean, but it is what it is. And yeah, it's a fantastic show. I'll record a separate outro and intro for the show on my own time. So again, that was my tier list for the Vampire Diary characters. All of them ranked. You see my Mount Rushmore right there of characters. And you see the worst of the worst. And everybody in between. Whether you agree or disagree, let me know what your official Mount Rushmore of Vampire Diary characters would be in the description or in the comment section. And as always, guys, links to everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.